Hello there guys, and welcome to some more Volters. We left off in quite the situation with our silly low, it's pretty low overall, to be completely honest, colonization efforts. No, that doesn't make sense. It's the approval that's silly low, and it's the approval that's silly low because of the colonization efforts, which we kind of just, yeah, we didn't take particular care of. Now, I always have the option to, well, eventually call truce, I guess.
Yes? What can we do for you now?
Our pressure's pretty high, so, they would potentially accept truce. And if we really wanted, we could totally give them back their planets, since we don't really need them. But do I really want to do that? I don't know. In the meantime, what we could do is actually focus on a handful of sciencey things somewhere. But yeah, we don't quite know. Here, the pirates are being very slowly whittled down. And the thing is, I'm kind of overlooking a lot of stuff. The point would be to study these and then go with the but I don't have a lot of production, so I'm just gonna leave it. I could transfer some people over, but at this point I doubt transferring them is the thing, because they just dislike the overcolonization. It's not the fact that it's the planets are overpopulated that they're not okay with. We'll see. So the idea is to actually decolonize. Which one was it? Quorum. Yeah. To decolonize Quorum, because we're gonna get 2 more planets. Like in 8 turns, our threshold will jump up. Now it'll take 9 for this rebellion to increase, and if we suppress it, things are gonna be even worse here. But let's actually try to suppress it. Let's see how that works. Yeah. So we use some manpower to suppress the rebellion. We're getting fairly dictatorial, although I guess you could argue that might be a bit much to say. So yeah, since Quorum will be out of, we'll decolonize it when first we can. I'm gonna send the fleet over to Duyel. The garrison here isn't that big either. The planet, on the other hand, the planets, they're pretty good, so we might actually want this. The thing is, don't actually know how to handle this properly. I mean, if we attack them now, we're gonna get even more disapproval. I wouldn't quit Dackle, and I don't know about Esther. Do we really need this? We argued last time that we kinda need it because of the science bonuses. We could completely also evacuate this. So I'm thinking let's evacuate Pavo and Quorum once we can, and then get Duyel. I could also move in to apply some pressure over on Graphius. Then again, truces only last for so long. Oh, the Cravers are colonizing Mars. Well, damn. Yeah, this is out of the question. So I guess the plan is to kind of decolonize these 2. We're gonna decolonize Pavo when we can, and yeah. What are you though? But I sent 2 Volters to Pavo. Oh well. I'm gonna have to work around it. Why are you unhappy though? Oh, the over-colonization thing. Yeah, so it's kind of pointless to use those. Planet fertile temperate. I guess the science bonuses that would be quite desirable to have at this point. Okay, so yeah, I think we're just gonna sit here in siege mode and eventually move some of our fleets over there. Score-wise, they're getting quite low. But again, with all the high score I have, yeah. So I'm actually going to support the militarists this time around. Yep. Okay, something happened. We got a T-cannon, which gives us something, I guess. Okay. Population is decreasing. We have the Jingo's Joy Bell, which is plus 15. Approval per war on systems. This might actually come in handy. Allow any and every self-respecting lover of war gun in one hand, banner in the other, can get behind. Because the population are so invested in the military-industrial complex and all the shiny spectacle, parades, and okay killings that come with it. Not only do declarations of war have no influence cost, each act of war actually boosts the happiness of the loons. I totally butchered that thing. But yeah, of course, we already initiated the battle on Duyel because we're morons. I mean, I'm a moron. So how about that? How about that? Let's do the blitz. War was a mistake. We have only ever wanted peaceful relations. We offer a truce. No. So they're gonna pay us dust tribute. But will I get Duyel? I'm saying let's accept the war because I don't really want... Let's accept the truce, actually. The invasion of the system Duyel has been abandoned. Okay. So. This might have been a bit forced. Yeah, I'm not sure why that... I see. Well, I seem to have shot myself in the foot again. Yeah. So, apparently, having these dudes in allowed me to research stuff from one... yeah, of course. I completely forgot about that. Having the scientists, I think, as leading party, or at any rate, where they were beforehand, allowed us to research stuff from one era ahead. As that is no longer the case. Yeah, unlocking higher technology state. Well, I mean, this is what supports them, kind of. But essentially, yeah. Did I change the government? That would just actually destabilize stuff even more. Okay, this kind of didn't go in the direction that I actually wanted it to. People are still generally unhappy. I mean, with the exception of my home system, things aren't going that well. So we You don't happen to have anything to right? Yeah. Most of the approval also comes from this person. So let's see, is it... I mean, it's really on system. So I could Well, I could move her, I guess. Okay, so I suppressed the thing, and now they're at it again. I could actually seduce them with a 25. How many of those do we have? That's the Deciduous trees, right? That's what it is. Yeah. Let's actually try to seduce and see how that works. +5 per luxury deposit. That would give us some 10 approval. The problem is, we're probably gonna have to deal with it one way or another, since over-colonization won't go away. I'm gonna actually take the I'm gonna continue to take the approval here to push them up to ecstatic, I think. So without the war, what are we going to do? And without the research, yeah, this is not very ideal. Let's see, the shot class was the coordinator, right? Okay, what do we need to do here? So I need to basically research another technology from this stage. The arrow class is the small attacker. The bolt class. I'm thinking let's go with extreme composites. Yeah. How much will it take? 3 turns. That's fair. People on Nekar are fairly content. Still doesn't help me a lot. At least the dust production is all right. And they actually do have some luxuries, so I'm thinking maybe making that would be a good idea. We'll see afterwards. I need to stabilize the happiness, even if it might mean a bit of content. Let's see if we can move you here. Or on the monsoon. Yeah. That made you a bit happier. Killed a bit of the science output, but what can you do? We do have fertile and temperates, so I guess yeah, pretty much. We had the codename Blue Skies project, which allowed us to research technologies from the next stage. So that was another bad decision on my part, but at least I'll know not to do that until I forget about it again. Of course. A portal here wouldn't be such a good idea, I think. I mean, sure, I'll actually see next turn. The rebellion won't be instant. I could redirect some of my larger ships, to be fair, to the pirates. Although that would be 9 turns. But I don't have anything else to do, so yeah, not all of them though. So the plan is still to actually... Wait, which one did I want to decolonize? I keep forgetting. I said Quorum and Pavel, right? Yeah. That's kind of the point. Okay, so my idea is let's move these guys here. Let's keep them in range, kind of. And yeah, the fairing can keep going over there. Well, this is a bit of a clutter, isn't it? I'll hopefully see next turn, right? Okay, you should go back to Pavo as well. Actually, I should send you over to the pirates. So we're not looking to colonize. This is a pretty bad moment for militarists to be in charge. Shouldn't this actually raise approval? From not leading political parties in systems. What kind of political sensitivity do you have? You're militarists. Oh no, they're not in the system, as in they don't have a militarist dude in the... Okay, I get... My bad. My bad. What about here? We could change the planet's type, but would that... Oh yeah, that would actually increase the maximum population. Do we need a temperate... I mean, it would still be tiny, but it would be a +4. So let's actually go with... A second, can we colonize both savanna and steppes? No. So that would be kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. But we can savanna. So we're gonna try to terraform this into a savanna. It's only gonna take 11 turns. I think I'll be better off colonizing Nakos. I mean the other Nakos at this point. Yeah, kinda. That's where we have to be. Okay. Dusay and Nekar, they have stuff to do. Essentially, problem is they're kind of buffing up their army in this truce
welcome words for the likes of you.
situation. I don't think it's a good idea to actually take of course, to take our fleets too far away from them. In the past, yeah, AI has done that thing where they're like, oh hey friend, we're in a truce. And then the truce ends, and then they're like, oh hey friend, we're gonna kill you again. So we don't want that happening. We don't have strategic resources. We could turn this into dust. Or we could chain gang people. Okay, fair enough. You guys are dicks. I'm gonna be a dick to the dicks. So we could have a dickception, I guess. You're happier now, aren't you? I sent some people to the... Okay, yeah. The sharing of knowledge is a key first step to mutual understanding. Our science agreement has been a source of contentment for the heart. Yeah, well, it didn't really do much in helping you not suck a lot. Yeah, they're less happy now. Oh yeah, sure. They're less happy from the suppress as well. Okay, things aren't going well. No city, Bob. Those pirates, I really need to move the goddamn fleets up there. Okay, let's explore. Send some probes. That's gonna take 5 bloody turns to get there. I also haven't seen them really use the... so I can't get there because of the closed borders. I haven't seen them using the singularities, which are basically the thing they're so great for. Can we buy happiness though? I don't think we can buy approval. Nah, Giovannis. I don't want to sacrifice the thing to generate happiness for a couple of turns. Just gonna go with infinite supermarkets for now. God, I hate these guys. Do I really want this? Do I need the 200 industry? They are giving me void stone, so I guess holding on to them would be quite a good idea, actually. Yes. We've progressed an entire 2 turns. Just gonna leave them without things. We got some antimatter on the Ackle. Let's also turn this into dust. I actually have some adamantium. Do I want to use it on stuff? I don't know. There's quite a few luxury deposits here. Let's also work on the happiness. And okay, so this is another fleet. Gonna move them here. It's plus 25 dust for per system improvement. That would actually be all right, but I don't need it just yet. What I could do is do the interplanetary transport thing, then just build a vault of governance so I can get more experience on heroes. You were supposed to be. Oh, wait, where are you? Oh, dude's actually on Giovannis. Okay, so you're a governor. You're doing the food. You can give me influence per pop, or I'm gonna go with system development. Wait a second. Yeah, we gotta apply the skills. Okay, construction complete. That's fair enough. Sana dudus. Dode. Would be plus 10 approval. Would that change a lot? Arguably not. Like it out, this quest is kind of just chilling. There are apparently some pirate fleets here for this Craver territory, so I don't want to. And one of them is here actually. Let's check. Oh, hello. What can you do? 211. 211. Oh, there is a station. Should be able to. Virgo, unhappy. Damn. The thing is, I do kind of need these guys. Talking world. Yeah, but it's gas, and I don't think the bonuses apply until they're colonized. So, it's gonna be a 10. It's gonna take a while, too. Yeah, or do I want a portal built? They are rather far. And I do want the planet, so yes. Wait a minute. I sent you guys here. I sent you guys over to Pavel. So, one of you needs to go there to help the dudes with the pirates. Yes, that was the plan, wasn't it? Zenedos. Perpetually unhappy, these people. I don't know. Let's do the good old dust thing, the public 3D printing. I should be looking for the thing that turns it to something else. As technology advances, less and less of a ship's guts are made from metal and more from advanced materials or composites based on exotic substances like graphene, glass, nanotubes, aerogels, and metal foams. Solo quest complete. Quick learners. Okay. Oh yeah, we got the 450 dust. We get this support module that gives us Hyperium and Titanium per destroyed command point. I'm not sure if it's entirely worth it. We did get a movement bonus on civilian ships. We also have the promoter of diversity thing, which is be the first to pass a law from each of the 6 political parties. Probably not gonna happen. I think that's safe to assume. This would be nice, but our area of influence isn't that great, and we're going with cultural and vertex, which still takes 7 turns, but it's something we desperately need, I'd say. Okay. I don't really care if the Shargon decide to have ships over here in my territory. We are buddies, apparently. We only have luxuries, so yeah. Let's go with atemporal finance, and you should follow. Wait a second. Where did the pirates go? Oh, they're going back to Virgo. I hope they stay there so I can kill them. Yeah. So this was essentially what we wanted to terraform. But we'll need more pops before we can properly do that. Yes. Okay. You're a desert. Let's make some industrial zones here. We get a population collection bonus for the pole sauce. Let's check out some of these laws though. System improvement costs food. He gets nah. I never managed to actually get that deeply into the political system. With other factions I would play a bit more, but here just, I mean, in the current situation, it doesn't seem like something too great. Well, not at the moment. They're happy, so I think. Let's give you the science, the extra science station, and also give you the extra science station for now, at least. Not that many luxury thingies here. Yeah, let's build the supermarkets. Do say they're ecstatic actually. That's pretty good. You do well on anomaly, huh? Okay. That's great. You guys give more approval on hot. Well, how much will it affect us? I'd say this is okay for the time being. So then, not a lot of strategic resources. I don't think I need more production here. I'm gonna go with the influence thing. Yep. Sure. I mean, I doubt I'll get anything off it. But these parts are probably going to, yeah. It won't be a clear win, but I'm not gonna chase them too much. Not really, no. Let's go for the 10 approval. You discover the planet Sahar. Though Sahar at first appears to be just another dry planet devoid of anything other than the simplest of life forms, faint geometric patterns that beg to be investigated seem to be etched on its surface. Initial scans indicate the surface ruins do not appear to be related to these patterns. There is clearly a story of some form of civilization here, but nothing remains that can be easily documented from orbit. Only excavation and exploration might potentially reveal what may have once existed. It's a pity it's all the way over there. Okay, they're bringing fleets. Luckily, ours still kind of overpower theirs, so that's always good to have. Do we produce enough dust here? It's arguably the best at dust producement. Let's go with that. Although it will be a small boost because I don't have that many science system whatevs that are required. More science, you say? Why yes, I need more science. Give science, please. Yeah, now I'm desperately clawing at getting the scientists back into how interesting. I think I'm gonna just stick with the terraforming. Although I could do industrial zones. Why don't I have industrial zones in the first place? Ice 10. That will lower the approval even more. It's like I should have actually let them stay here, because now I can't move them back in. Okay. Well, those dudes should help a bit. Didn't we get our hero back, though? We totally did, and we forgot to... oh no, 3 turns. I'll have to decide upon a fleet. Which fleet should we assign the hero to? Haha. Yes. Well, more stuff to do on Giovannis. Do we colonize this? Yes, let's colonize Giovannis 3. That's a temperate. Do we have the temperate dudes? Oh, not precisely, not necessarily. I'm gonna lose a bit on science though. So no. Just gonna let them chill there. For now. For now. I'm gonna sacrifice the ship there, if need be. The arrest of the spies creates something of a scandal, but during the public trial your skillful political testimony convinces the majority of your population that your government is a shining beacon of light in a sea of darkness. The subsequent execution of the spies demonstrates that, despite being bound by the truth, you are no soft touch either. Well, that approval is something we totes need. It's only Pavo that are. Yeah, damn. That was needed. I am happy with that. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think the Doradians. No, they might. So let's go with that. They changed from happy to ecstatic, so yeah, it was pretty required. Okay. Are we safe? Yeah, the pirates are getting chipped out a bit faster now, which is always good, right? Let's see. Okay, you're also ecstatic. Finally. More science. Okie dokesters! Originating from a messy but captivating collision of political science, crowd heuristics, and cultural phase shifts, a knowledge of cultural verticts better places a society to both understand and, more importantly, provoke behavioral change on a massive scale. Well, we got Harashems. There has been a noticeably increased birth rate in one of the system of your empire in a car that identifies as militarist and scientific. The trend is particularly strong among the Harashem. Why? Your advisors say it's a cultural response to the instability of galactic warfare, while a leading analyst claims it's a reaction to the prosperity of peace. I think the Harashems, they're on the car. We're just gonna go with the shield absorption. It should be easy, yeah. So the Harashems, if memory serves, are... Oh no. Yeah, memory doesn't serve. I was going to say that they were actually militaristic, but now they're just farmer dudes. They just want to farm, which is fair. Okay, let's see. So now we're loyal, so we shouldn't really have issues. I mean, they're content. Overcolonization still plays a factor, but it's going to go away soon as we're gonna have complete control of Quorum and Pavo. Now the problem is they're getting stronger fleets. That's a 3,000 energy thing. I don't know if I can actually beat that reliably.
Some things in this cosmos we have come to understand. You're not one of them. What do you want?
I'm not afraid just yet, but I might want to, I don't know, chill a bit. Okay, let's look into... I mean... Could go for the carrier. But something really tells me I should look into better weaponry. Not sure if swarm missiles necessarily, but yeah. Let's go with focused plasma. And then go with liquid composites. I always remain in the back with the military improvements. For some reason. Hot high-speed plasma beams are potentially devastating weapons. While they are difficult to use on planets due to the interference of the atmosphere, in space they are quite effective. The remnants of you once welcome as refugees are now thriving members of your empire. Android beings who were once experts in assassination, they come forward claiming to understand many of the inner workings of the exotic military modules you have researched. Will you accept the raid in the implementation and installation of your latest military technology? Then he says they wish to help your empire out of gratitude, but distrustful military technologists would prefer they keep away from such dangerous toys. So we get minus 20% dust and strategic retrofitting cost on Empire, if we accept. Or plus 20% dust and possibly get some manpower refilling. I'm gonna accept. Okay.
Our purpose.
What is your objective?
Battle at Duel. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I say we assign her to this. Fourth fearless experiment. Which also leads us to a bit of a ship customization thing that we need to do. So she uses basic cannon torpedoes. I think the decay torpedoes are better. 28, 61, yeah. And then the slugs, which are obviously better. Cool, she uses shields. 10, 270. Let's go with uniform shielding. It's not that big of an increase, but it's gonna work. And let's also give her some monohull plating. We could choose to do some of these things. We don't use energy, so this is 3 movement points. Let's put this here and give her the repair. I'm thinking, yeah. Okay. That's fair enough, I guess. Okay, so we unlocked new tech in the military quadrant. I'm gonna go for the carrier and then for improved fleet management for extra thingies. Command points, they're called. But yeah, I think this is... Let's see what we put on Deuce though. They're actually ecstatic now. So I'm thinking I don't know what to build here. Yeah, I think we'll leave it here. It's definitely better now that I got the Empire approval back, and I'm going to decolonize the planets, I think. Although I might come back on the decision, or to the decision, at a later time. So as always, thanks for tuning in, and I hope I'll see you next time.